Hey there, Chris Campbell coming to you with an iPAS whiteboard presentation. Now this one has a very specific purpose, and I'll get to that in just a moment, but let me inform you that I just got out of a week-long think tank session with my business partner Chris Jones and a few others that are very high up in iPAS professionals that we have hired on board full-time. Our Director of Fulfillment, our Marketing Director, our Sales Manager, Office Managers, all of us locked ourselves in a conference room for 4 days straight, 8 to 10 hours a day, just brainstorming. And I swear there's enough brain power going on in these 4 days in this conference room that it could power, I'd say, the entire world for a year. It was just absolutely crazy, but very, very cool. Lots of ideas were thrown out there to make iPAS better. And the reason for this is because just a couple months old now, iPAS is already generating over 6 figures a week. We look to take that to 7 figures a week. Our ultimate goal is to do 7 figures a day, and we're going to do it. We're just months away from getting to that point, so we had to lock ourselves in a room to make sure we got all of our I's dotted, our T's crossed, in order to have longevity in the marketplace and to make sure we've got sustainability, so that way we're legit above board in every single scope of the realm here, okay? In fact, Chris Jones just got off a call a couple days ago with a big time affiliate that's coming on board with us, made tons and tons of money in this industry, very well versed, and he said, guys, what you have here is an absolute gold mine. He said, I would be surprised if you guys aren't generating $3 to $4 million a day with iPAS. So he sees what we have. We have so many people on board that are already generating so much traffic. They're hitting their lists. Big-time affiliates who have huge lists are coming on board. And if you don't have that, I don't want you to be discouraged. That just shows you that what we have here is legit. It's real. All these people who are millionaires in the industry are flocking to iPAS because they see what we have and they see how powerful it is. Now, to get to the purpose of this video. You know, one of the many things that I've learned amongst my success over the last 4 or 5 years is that there's a lot of bashers and there's a lot of naysayers out there. Now, I'm not going to focus on that, but that's the kind of the reason why I'm doing this video. There's a lot of people out there who will negatively advertise something such as iPAS or anything else. They'll negatively advertise it to positively advertise what they've got, saying, don't do this, but here's something else. And ironically, it's always a plug in the end of that bashing video or bashing article or whatever you're reading, seeing, hearing, listening to, you know. Whenever they're bashing, there's always a plug at the end for something that they have. And so what I've learned is you got to be careful with what you listen to on the internet. If you're looking into something, you need to access first-hand experience, either a member who's been actively involved in something and can shoot straight from the hip and tell you what it is, how it works, what's involved, all that kind of stuff, or you know, a staff member or a creator of what you're looking into, so that way you can get factual information, you can get accuracies instead of inaccuracies, and then from that make an educated decision on what you want to do and what you think is best for you. So the reason for this video, I got a Facebook message this morning, and it was from a guy who I've seen in the industry before. He Facebooks me every once in a while, or will Skype me every once in a while, and just say, hey, what's up, how's everything going, what's new with iPAS, that kind of stuff. Well, he sends me a message and he says, hey, Chris, check out this video, this gentleman on YouTube that is dogging iPAS. And so I pulled it up. It's about an 8-9 minute long video, and quite the contrary, this was a very respectable individual. I'm not sure what his name was. Haven't seen him out there in the industry until this video. But you know, he sat down, did a whiteboard presentation as well, and tried to explain what iPAS is. You know, he's not a member, he's not a part of iPAS, but tried to explain what iPAS is, and he did it very cordially, very amicably, and I respect him for that. There were a lot of facts, but there were also some inaccuracies, and that's what I want to make a point in this video, because if he, being supposedly knowledgeable, misunderstood something, then that means a lot of other people probably are as well. And this was a big one. So that's what this video is going to be about, is the discrepancy in this video. And if you hit up YouTube and you search for this iPAS review, you can probably find it. But like I said, it was a great video, lots of facts, and it was actually a very positive video. He was praising iPAS and saying it's a very good system, but then he had one negative point, and that one negative point was actually a big inaccuracy. And so that's what I want to set the record straight on. But first of all, let me give you let me try to do this in 60 to 90 seconds, a very quick overview of iPAS and what it is. Okay? So first and foremost, you have your landing, your capture page. Okay? First, I'll state this. Okay? He stated that iPAS, it works like this. Okay? iPAS is a sales funnel. Okay? A sales funnel to work your prospects down to the opportunity. And in short, that's true. You know, we've got great products and everything else involved there, but iPAS is essentially the easiest way to dumb it down as a sales funnel to get your people, your prospects, to buy your products into your business and become an affiliate as well. So, in essence, that's true. But back to what I was saying, this is the process, the flow of iPAS. You have your landing page, and then you have your sales page, and then there's an application they fill out, a free application. All right. After the application, they go to the thank you page. They get some freebies from us, all kinds of cool stuff that we just give them simply for filling out an application. And it also informs them exactly what iPAS is. But then after this is where all the magic, okay, we'll just leave it at that for now because I don't want to get too detailed yet. But this is where the magic happens. That's the easiest way for me to put it. After the application, the magic happens. Now, I've said this, I'll talk about what that is in just a moment and make sure everybody understands what this magic is. But I've said this before, and so I'm not going to harp on it, but I do want to address this. There's three main factors in the home business industry, actually in the business realm accumulatively, that is three main factors where people fail and fall short. Okay, the first one in the internet world is having a good, powerful, compelling, convincing website. Without that, you're going to fail. Okay? Second one is once you have this great website with videos, sales copy, all kinds of stuff to give a good, positive flow, you have to have efficient and effective marketing and advertising. Without good marketing, you're not going to get any traffic to your website. So if you're lacking in that area, success probably not going to happen. The third one is what I like to call that personal touch. That's a big one. After someone goes to your great website from your great marketing, if you don't have that personal touch, meaning you got to get on the phone. Some people are going to have questions. They want to know, is this legit? Is it real? Is there someone that's going to help me? Is there someone on the other end of the phone line that can help me if I have a problem, a question, concern? Is someone going to be there to help me? Okay, now there's this industry, the home-based business industry, has been made famous by a completely automated system. You jump in, you get your website set up, and boom, you're rich overnight. That is the biggest misleading factor in this industry. There's no such thing as an automated system. If there was, we'd all just push a button, we'd have our website set up, and we'd be rich overnight. Doesn't work that way. You're better off playing the lottery if that's what you're looking for. Okay? But there is an answer, and that's the basis. That was the main reason for iPAS. Okay? iPAS was created to bridge the gap where anybody could fail when it comes to a website, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to a personal touch. Okay? So let's talk about this. I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes, so let's see what I can do. But let's talk about this website. And I want to get back to this gentleman that was giving this review on iPAS. He was talking about your website, and a very important part of a website he was talking about is the branding process. He was saying that you need to brand yourself. You got to make yourself a household name on the internet. Let me ask you. Let's say we'll use the same name he used. He said Brad. Let's say Brad doesn't know the first thing about business. He doesn't know the first thing about the internet or making money online. He's not good in front of a camera. He's not good at sales. He's a great guy. Everybody, I believe, has an equal opportunity at success, especially in our industry. But maybe he's not a businessman. Maybe he's not an entrepreneur. However, he has a wife. He has kids. He needs to fix up his house or buy a new house. His car's a clunker. He needs and wants a new car. He deserves something better. And he turns to this industry, but he's not good at it. Then what does he do? Okay? He's not going to be able to brand himself. If he does, they're probably going to find Brad on this website stumbling, horrible sales copy, doesn't know what to say. They pick up the phone and Brad says, you should join it because it's a good business. And he doesn't know what to say. He doesn't have the answers. He's not ever going to succeed in this industry. He can't build a website. Probably doesn't have the contacts to outsource it. He can't market it or advertise. And when his phone rings, he's shaking in his boots, scared because he doesn't know what to say. Okay? So that's where iPAS comes in. But let me give you this example. Let's say that Brad is has his own landing page, okay, with the name and the email opt-in form, and then they go to Brad's sales page. Hopefully you can read this okay. Now this is what this gentleman on the video is saying.